Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakam, Kadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. So, through the Spirit, the Israelite man is getting fed up with keasha all across the board. And you see a lot of Israelite men starting to speak up against the mindset of our women. You know, it's like a lot of women say, well, we don't need a man for this. And now the Israelite man is starting to understand his worth and starting to say, what do I need you for? If you don't have X, Y, Z, what do I need you for? That's like with Yahweh Shemal Shah, which I'm actually going to get the scripture. If we wouldn't do in this work, what would Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai need us for? If we ain't doing what he told us to do. We would actually be lukewarm. So if you have a woman that don't do her part, all right, she becomes useless. All right, because you can get box anywhere. All right, nowadays you can get box anywhere. All right, so and it ain't that expensive. You know what I mean? So it's like, what other attribute do you have, especially the Israelite woman, besides your box? All right, your tainted box. All right, so I'm gonna just press play.
I pay every bill in this house, right? And I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician. What are you bringing to the table as a woman? What do you realistically do other than have sex? Every lady here, I want to know, what are you bringing to the table for the man that takes care of you?
Here we go, and take notes. So what I do is I make that house that you pay for, that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's $100 a week.
Don't play with me.
I can get it made.
No. You see that's where you're going wrong. It costs more than $100 a week to have somebody cook for you, to have somebody clean up after you. Because a lot of times you men become our children. All right, we dress y'all, we pick out y'all clothes, we cook for y'all.
The men complain that it started off that way, but then they start slacking. They don't do what they don't keep up with that same type of energy, but they expect the man to keep that same energy of continue on providing in that aspect. So I'm hearing the complaints. So you can speak for yourself, but a lot of women say, I don't want to cook.
Let's backtrack. I make a house a home. Okay. All the furniture you get to come home and lay up on, I pick that shit out. That's right. You know what I'm saying? When the paper towels go away in the bathroom, you know who goes to the store to get them? You know who gets on Amazon to get that? All the shit that you don't even think about that makes your life easier, I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, right? Everything that you're telling me can be bought. Guess what? I can have an assistant order me paper towels and toilet paper and groceries on Amazon. Actually, I get Whole Foods delivered to my house weekly. It's a subscription. I get meal preps every week. My meal preps is $120 and I get 3 meals a day. I make myself my own breakfast. That's 4 square meals. I have another cleaning lady. She charges me $100 a week to come clean. You are only saving me $600. What are you bringing outside? Listen, if you ask a man, what is he bringing to the table? I'm bringing a house to the table.
That I can also pay for myself.
Okay, but you're not.
But I can.
But you're not.
But I can.
But you're not, and you're not willing to.
I am willing to. I was taking care of myself before I was married.
And then you got married and stopped taking care of yourself.
I have multiple mortgages. I still take care of shit. That's the thing.
Listen, I'm not saying you can't make money. What I'm saying is what you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home. I could buy somebody to cook and clean for my house. I can't buy a person to come give me a house, give me a car, take care of me, and make sure all my bills are in the house.
But I can still do that. That's what
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying that you're not.
I'm gonna interject here. Can I do that?
All right, so the brother was actually making a good point. He said you can't buy somebody to come buy you a house. All right, It's like, just like the scripture I'm about to read. All right. I was really going to sum this up. All right. This is Proverbs 18 and 16. A man's gift maketh room for him. All right. Just like, and this pertains to a woman as well. So if you have gifts and you have talents, or you have what you call you're genuine, and you do things around the house, all right. As when you was a back in the day, well, even today, a man's daughter pretty much adds to his wealth, all right, adds to his wealth, all right. And the gift you can do, whether you can cook, you can clean, you can manage money. All right, when you go into Proverbs 31, which I'm gonna actually get, these are gifts that, all right, will make room for a woman, to what makes you want to deal with her and keep this woman around, man, and not be grieved by her. You know what I mean? So it says, a man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. All right, so, and a woman's only great man that she have to please is her husband, right? So if a woman is actually utilizing her gift, all right, and being a soft pillow, a comfort, all right, to help, all right, because a woman actually is supposed to help out financially, if that's what her husband desires, man. All right, so when you go into Proverbs 31, all right, when a lot of people think that a woman is not supposed to work, well, that's not true. A woman is supposed to be able to, so to speak, hold her own weight. You know what I mean, and add to your substance. You know what I'm saying? So this is Proverbs 31 and 10. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? For the price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so he shall have no need of spoil. All right. So that mean, you know, he know his woman got his back. All right. It's more than making a house a home, man. You gotta be able to hold your own weight, man. All right. A man is really supposed to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna get my, I know my wife got some extra money. Hey, I'm gonna ask her to take care of X, Y, Z. All right. But if you laying around the house all day, complaining and nagging, you're not adding to your husband. You're actually breaking him down. All right. It says, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. So it said she worketh willingly with her hands. That means he shouldn't have to force you to do anything when it comes to going to work and bringing home some bread and butter to actually add to the house. All right. When you think it's just a woman just supposed to sit around the house all day, no, it's more to that. Like the brother said, I can pay for these services. You ain't doing nothing but save me X amount of dollars. Yeah, it's a lot of dollars a month, but hey, look, it's not really that much. All right, when you're talking to a man who has money and makes money. All right, it says she seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships that bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and her portion and a portion to her maidens. All right, which is the other young women that may be in the house, whether it's other young wives, other wives, all right, or other women that actually work on the in the household of that man. All right, which this is what you would call a virtuous woman, and you're not gonna find that today, man. All right, women want to be like he said, you get with a woman, you may be working, she may be doing this when you get with her, but then when you get with her, she want to get lazy. All right, she want to get lazy. She don't want to get up and go to work. All right, she don't want to help out with bills around the house. All right, she complain about things, is taking care of the kids and things of that nature, which is actually a part of her duty. And these women are lazy, man. All right, they're not what you call proactive. All right, and efficient. These women are deficient. They're it's like you buy a lawnmower to cut grass. All right. You know, you get a lawnmower. You don't want to get a lawnmower, and then you turn it on, and then it ain't got no damn blades. All right. So you running your lawnmower over. All right. Expecting it to cut grass, and you just got it, and it's not doing nothing but just moving grass around. Like the scriptures say, when a man find of a wife, when a man get of a wife, he get of a possession. It's the same thing, man. It's like buying a pair of shoes with no sole on them. All right. It says she considereth a field and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She planteth a vineyard. All right. So So this is with her own money. All right. So what is she doing? She's adding to her husband's substance. All right. So that means she's industrious to a sense. All right. She's industrious to a sense to where she use, because it's feminine jobs and you got masculine jobs. So she does the feminine work, all right, whether it's sewing, whether it's cooking, all right, whether it's even when it comes to babysitting or watching children, all right, because that's big business. All right, and she brings that to the table and adds to the household. But you're not gonna find a woman, all right, that does this in 2021 in Babylon. And if you do, it's a rare deal. All right, and especially if she does all of this and still is in complete compliance to her husband. All right, it says she girdeth her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that all her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She left her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretches out her hand to the poor. Yes, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid to show her house of the snow for her household, and for her household are clothes with scarlet. She maketh herself, and so this is pretty much this pretty much going into how a woman is supposed to work, man. Don't matter if it's cold, she get the job done. But you're not gonna find this. All right, you're not gonna find this. And this is a woman, which is Lemuel's mother, all right, who was telling him what to look for, and which you would find in a virtuous woman. All right. So obviously she was a virtuous woman who had these traits about her and was basically telling him, this is what you need, X, Y, Z, woo-ity bam, this, woo-ity-boo. She was giving him the breakdown, all right? Because it says at the beginning that he learned this from his mother, all right? It says I'm going to jump down to, I'm going to just keep reading. She maketh herself a coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. So that means she working. She's bringing what you call adding to a man's household, and not only being a goddamn leech. All right, sucking from it. All right, but you women, you Israelite women, are not, all right, virtuous women. This woman is only going to exist in the kingdom at this moment, because, and then it takes consistency. All right, consistency. Oh, you do it once in a while. You do this and that, doing it. This kingdom has made not only the Israelite man docile, but the Israelite woman docile, and amongst this goes for both ends of the spectrum. All right, it's just not the Israelite woman who ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit neither. All right, but it'll make the Israelite man, all right, stay in America a little bit more bearable, all right, if you had a pillow at home instead of coming home to a brick, all right. If you had a actual helpmate, all right, instead of an enemy, like the scriptures say, she that is my enemy, all right. So with that, I'm gonna just finish it up because I am at work. I gotta get back to it. So with that, I just hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. That bonds to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. And salutation, you brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, charity. Shalom and blah blah blah.